G'day legends, TJC Sports here. Welcome back to another video, legends. The NRL 2023 season is officially done and dusted, with the Penrith Panthers being crowned repeat champions. Congratulations to them. Tough luck, Broncos. The other grand finalists, better luck next time, and better luck next time to every team in the 2023 NRL season. But, legends, just because the regular season is over does not mean we don't have anything to talk about in the off-season. The off-season content begins, legends, and it starts here with the Pacific Championships, legends. The first ever one. Look forward to this. We're going to be going through the first two games all here on the channel. Can't wait for it, guys. International footy is back. Be sure to like and subscribe as always if you enjoy, and keep in mind that at the end of the day, these are just my opinions and are not fact. So feel free to let me know in the comments down below who you think's winning in these games. With all of that out of the way, let's get on with our first video of the Pacific Championship. To kick things off, we have the Australian Kangaroos taking on Samoa legends. Both teams absolutely brilliant on the international stage, if the World Cup is anything to go by. By the way, legends, if I didn't mention it before, this is a World Cup rematch. Oh, that's right, legends, Australia and Samoa. Obviously, Australia won quite easily but in the end versus Samoa in the World Cup final. But hopefully this will be a lot closer. I'm expecting this to potentially be the best game of the two. Looking at the lineups, legends, there's some interesting picks, such as Dylan Edwards being put on the wing. I'm curious to see how he does there. I mean, the wing, legends, it's a very unique position to be seeing him selected in. Honestly, I feel like overall he probably should have been picked as the fullback. Teddy Tedesco did not have his best season, but James Tedesco is reliable, and I'm not shocked that he's gone with a move like that. Also, obviously, looking at Samoa legends, they've made some interesting changes. I mean, Stephen Crichton is going to be the partner of the halfback Dejan Arce at 5'8". That is something that I did not expect when the lineups came out, and I'm sure not everyone will be a fan of this decision. Personally, myself, I'm actually quite interested to see how it goes. Yes, obviously, he's only really ever played fullback and centre, and some people question his ability at fullback, but there's really no harm in trying it. I mean, the Pacific Championships, if there was ever an international tournament to test it, I think this is the one, legends. Honestly, I think he may do decent there. I don't know why, but only time will tell, so we'll just have to wait and see. There's also plenty of new faces to be seen. Sua Falago, sorry if I butchered that. Big fan of this kid coming up from the Storm. We'll be lining up at fullback for Samoa. Also, for the Kangaroos, got a few. We have the Hammer, who was also someone who played for Samoa previously, now representing the Kangaroos. We've also got Dylan Edwards, who we won't really need to mention again. We have Selwyn Cobbo and Katoni Staggs, two Brisbane Broncos as well. Pretty decent additions, and I can't wait to see how they do for the team. And honestly, whether it's for Australia or Samoa, I'm just excited to see all the new faces play, legends. And do think that Samoa will put up a very good fight at the very least against this dominant Kangaroos side. I do think it's also worth mentioning the losses. I mean, the Kangaroos and Samoa have both, just as every team, I think, in the Pacific Championship has had players pulling out, guys. You know, obviously there's the big ones like Josh Adokar and Nathan Cleary for the Kangaroos. Oh yeah, and there's also Trell, all of which played in the World Cup final. If we were only talking about players that played in the World Cup, though, there'd be a ton more changes in Samoa. No more Marty Tapau. No more Oregon Kafusi, no more Kelma Tuolungi, the recent Parramatta Eels signing, Chanel Harris-Tavita, Josh Papali'i. There's so many that I could go with. It's honestly like a different side, but I don't want to waste any more time than I have already, legends. I think I'm ready to say who I think's winning. I honestly think both teams have decided to field pretty okay ones considering all the players that have been ruled out. But I do think the Kangaroos, they're just that bit better. They showed it in the World Cup final last year. And even with having a new coach, Samoa, I still think that it won't be enough. I'm going to go for a 13 plus win to the Kangaroos, legends. I won't get too upset to be proven wrong, but just looking at the two team lists, I have to go towards the Kangaroos 13 plus. But that doesn't mean that I'm ruling out Samoa or saying I don't rate any of their picks. I just think the Kangaroos are the better team. With that out of the way, let's finally get on to the second and final game. In our last and second game, we have PNG taking on the Cook Islands. Don't be fooled by how good the last game looks. This one should still be a fun one. I could even see a world, to be honest, where this one is a lot closer than the previous game. Not going to be making a tip yet, but I must say, immediately looking at both teams, PNG really do stick out to me with some of the players that I'm seeing. Alex Johnston at fullback, Justin Olam waiting in the reserves. We have Jack de Bellin waiting to make his debut for PNG at lock. We also have Lachlan Lamb. Watch out for him at halfback. What a player he can be when he is switched on. It's a lot for Cook Islands to look out for. But of course, Cook Islands have their players too to take them on, such as Makahesi, Makatoa, Zane Tevedavano, the captain of the side, Brad Takarangi, and Davey Moali at prop. Just to name a few players from both sides. Gosh, just like the last game, I would love for a surprise where the Cook Islands win, but I'm just not so sure, legends. Having looked over everything, I just can't go past tipping PNG, and I'll go with PNG to win 13 plus, just like the last game, but I'll say it's a low 13 plus. I think that Cook Islands will be in the game, possibly for the first half even, but I think towards the end especially, PNG will just show simply a little bit more class. I think PNG are a side that's honestly on the up, and I think this potential performance could be a sign of things to come from them. I really do think that. So yeah, legends, PNG to win this 13 plus. Anyways, legends, those were my predictions. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know yours in the comments down below, and I'll see you all next time. Consider checking out one of the other videos on screen if you had a good time.